You don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna wrap me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. There's more to me, everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me, anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining, all I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming and silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. There's more to me, everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me, but anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round number 3 here at Apollo Racing Club for F1 action here on Assetto Corsa. I'm Adam, EV500. Tonight we are in Bahrain for the Bahrain Grand Prix. The Bahrain International Circuit is a 5.4 kilometer, 3.6 mile long circuit. It opened back in 2004 and was used for drag racing, Formula 2, and of course Formula 1, which starts up this week in Bahrain as well. This circuit, 15 turns total on the Bahrain International Circuit, has many different configurations, as we saw in 2020 in Formula 1. We had George Russell sitting in the Mercedes for the Secure Grand Prix. That's the outer circuit. We're using the same Grand Prix circuits, and of course the times are looking very good here this evening. So we're just wrapping up practice, and we're going to get qualifying underway here. And let's take a look at those standings here. Slim currently on top of the leaderboard. Currently, I don't know if he has showed up yet or not. We'll have to wait and see in quali. Eric DeRace in second place. He got second place in the first round and was in fourth place in the second round last week. D Joker has gotten double podium finishes in third place currently with 30 points. Sim Black Fox, after not a great start to the season, finished on second last week here on Apollo Racing Club, currently sitting with 26 points in fourth position. William Neron in fifth, collecting 16 points. Gobes in sixth with 16 as well. Elegance in seventh with 14. Smithy with 12 points, sitting in 8th place. Nick Cameron with 4 points in 9th place. And Marshcroft in 10th place with 2 points. Xavier in 11th with 2 points as well. And from there on out, we have Froley, Shorty, Curbs, Tommy Guns, John, trying to see who else. Full Send, Yard Meat. So definitely some points to be made up, though, tonight. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into qualifying here this evening. It's an 18-minute qualifying session. We do have a countdown right before. So people currently in the server, I'm taking a look here. We got Xavier's here tonight. Froley, Dicora, Kieran Fox, John, Eric, D Joker, Nick Cameron, Curb Short, Only Rye, Charles Bertrand, and Yard Meat. Let's see. William Neron, Ginger, Brandon Gobes are all here as well. And Gonzalo Estrada is also here as well. Tonight's safety car is going to be driven by Righteous Fire. He'll take command tonight of that safety car, the Mercedes AMG safety car here at Apollo Racing Club. So, and it's going to be an interesting evening to see the pit strategies. There's a few different strategies we're going to be looking for. You can do a one-stop or a two-stopper very easily here. As you can tell, we're getting very close to starting our qualifying session here with 30 seconds to go. So 18-minute qualifying, 29-lap race here around Bahrain International Circuit. And I hope you guys are ready for some action here. Love to hear your predictions for this evening. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Would love to see who else is tuning in this evening here on Apollo Racing Club. So, but ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are getting ready for some qualifying. And my sound just gave out. There we go. We are good now. I was concerned there for a moment. So a lot of guys heading out on track very, very quickly here. Of course, D Joker already the first man out there in the Red Bull. Dicora right behind him. Behind Dicora will be Elegance, Bertrand, William Neron, Short, Curbs, Xavier, full send. Marshcroft, Ginger, John, Estrada, Only Ryan, Cameron, Fox, and Doricott. So let's head on over to the man himself. It's going to be D Joker, the first man on the track. You can see on the mini map up here. Now, I understand, people, that we do have a problem here with our mini map, and I will address that right now with everybody. Yes, it's upside down. That's just something we're going to have to live with this evening. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap around Bahrain here this evening at Apollo Racing Club. It's going to be D Joker, currently P3 in the standings. Coming into the turn 1, and this is where a lot of guys have to be very careful. Lose a lot of grip coming through turns 2 and 3, as we saw with Nikita Mazepin just last year going into the wall at turn number 4. And here's the first DRS zone coming into turn number 4, where we saw last year Max Verstappen overtake Lewis Hamilton. Was deemed to be an overtake off the track. But D Joker looking very clean here in his first quali run here. D Joker now coming into hello Kogan. Hope you are having a good evening this evening. So D Joker gets that DRS wide open between turns 10 and 11. And this is what you like to see from this guy. This guy is going to definitely put up a good lap. So right now his first sector was a 29.3. So the man is going fairly quick around here. He does have the fastest first sector lap time, as Daikora put up a 38.6. Unless Daikora has an invalid lap. So Joker now with a 48.4 in the third sector. Oh, and D Joker gets a little bit loose, and that's going to ruin that lap. But he is going to be put the first time up with a 133.4. Definitely more time in that, especially after that mistake in the final turn. And Elegance now getting that DRS wide open. He had a 40.0 in sector 2. In sector 3, he goes across the line and goes fastest right now with a 132.8. Short now third fastest with a 130. Okay, never mind. Hopefully this is now working. It is not. Okay. But Short currently 5th. Xavier going 4th fastest with a 134.5. Now only are I going 4th fastest with a 134.5. Everything's just kind of changing right now, and I can't really show the times until everybody's really gotten through here. But Xavier's fallen down to P7. Nick Cameron in P5. Xavier in P7. And William Neron now goes fastest with a 132.1, so obviously more time in the car to be found for a lot of these guys here this evening. And Estrada now with a 131.8. Elegance goes third fastest with a 132.8, his qualifying time currently. Let's go to Brandon Gobes. Brandon Gobes looking to put a time up on the board here. Let's see, where is he at on the timing chart? He I think, just came out of the pits, so he is on an out lap. Marshcroft, I think, is on an out lap as well. Eric Durace, he's somebody who's wanting to definitely collect some points. He is on a lap, actually, currently. Let's take a look here and see where he comes out. He's coming across the line. Where does he come? 6 with a 133.5 with 12:30 left to go. And he definitely wants to find more in that car. The Ferrari of Ginger currently off track. Just Elegance on another lap. It is not. And Daikora P1 I wish I could have found him sooner to watch that lap. A 1:31.841. So Estrada had a 1:31.850. And now Chris Bertrand is definitely on a lap right now. Where's Bertrand? I gotta find him. There we go. Oh, he was on a flyer on the flight. So he is currently third fastest with a 1:32.1. Fox currently trying to improve on his pace here. He's currently 6th right now. I think he is currently charging that battery. If I look at that correctly, that's gonna. Nope, he's on a battle up here. 29.2 in sector 1 as he comes into turn number. Where is this, 8? I have to look at the mini-map upside down as well just to make sure I'm reading just like everybody else. So here comes Fox down through turn number 10, gets the DRS wide open here. He's looking for something quick in this car this evening. Karen Fox, where does this sector 2 come out at? 39.9, so he did improve. So he is improving, but not a purple sector just yet as he comes down through the final sector. That final straight gets, you can just see how bumpy this track actually is. Just see the suspension on the front part of the car just going up and down, and the DRS coming wide open. Here comes Fox, and he crosses the line, gains a position, 1:32.2. Only Ryan comes across the line. He's going to gain a position with a 1:34.2. Nick Cameron currently in the pits. Xavier having to pull off. Eric DeRace coming out for another lap. Less than 10 minutes to go here this evening. D Joker also trying to improve on his time. He's currently down in 10th position after he put up a 1:33.4, but made a huge error coming out of turn number 1. He's on, no, he is, just came out of the pits, it looks like, because he is down 29.3 in sector 1. So, yard meet's in his way. He's going to have to get out of the way at some point. Maybe give him the slipstream coming down the third and final sector. Yard meet getting out of the way quite nicely for Joker as he comes into the final turn. And Joker gets on the throttle. He gets that DRS open and he crosses the line with a 1:33.3. So Joker needing to find more pace in that car. Dicora currently in P1. Estrada in P2. Chris Bertram and Charles Bertram in P3. William Neron in 4th and Fox in 5th. Ginger in 6th. Elegance in 7th. Full Send in 8th. Gopes in 9th. Joker in 10th. Eric DeRace is still in 11th. He is looking for more time in his car. I know he's on a hot lap now, so let's take a look and see where he can come out at. He put up a 29.9 in sector 1, so definitely slower than his first timer out. But Eric doing a great job just holding it in here, just keeping the foot on the pedal here as he comes down through into turn number 11 now. Eric DeRace, where did he put up in sector 2? A 140.1. So he is definitely improving. That's an improvement according to the live timing here. He comes through the final turn. He's going to have a little bit of DRS help as he comes down the front straight, and he goes 9th fastest, a 132.9. Estrada takes pole position, a 131.7. Daikora going to try and get his way up to the top here and start on the front row here this evening. He puts up the fastest Sector 1 time with a 28.9. Coming into the third and final sector. Sector 2, a 39.8, so definitely a little bit quicker. In the middle part of the track, looks like we have John Short, and Doricott now coming up on the board. Only Rai with a 134.1. Froley with a 134.0. Daikora goes fastest, though, with a 131.5. And that is a time to beat now. And he's going to get right back out there. He wants to improve a little bit more. He wants to get, could he get into the 131.4s? Estrada going to start his hot lap. Let's ride on board with him as he comes down the front straight and going into turn number 1. Slim has now gone 9th fastest with a 132.7. So Slim has made it here this evening, but they are a long ways down the order with 5:10 remaining here in qualifying. And Charles Bertram goes fastest, 131.4. with just now 5 minutes remaining. The man was on a time lap there. 29.2 in Sector 1, 39.5 in Sector 2, in Sector 3, 22.7. Four minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in qualifying. Those guys, especially those who are wanting to maybe have a chance at the front row, are going to have to get out now, get those final laps in. Estrada now, he is down on his time. Is he? No, he's actually improved in Sector 2, a 39.6. As he comes into the final turn, puts foot to the throttle, gets the DRS wide open, and does he improve? He does. He goes fastest with a 131.2. What was that lap? That lap was absolutely insane. That final sector, a 22.6. Daikora's going to have his hands full here in this one, in this qualifying session. As he was the man mostly in front, Charles Bertram, a 130. Oh, Bertram currently on a lap. No, well, he's on his out lap. Daikora currently in P3. Where is Fox sitting right now? Fox, does he have a chance to spoil this evening's party? Looks like Ginger and Short have had an incident on track, so gotta watch out for that. Rowley just getting out of the way here for Daikora in the Ferrari. We are now at 3 minutes until the checkered flag comes out here in this qualifying session. Pole position, a 131.2, P2 a 131.4, P3 a 131.5, and P4 a 132.0. Daikora, he's got to find something in this final sector. He improved in Sector 2 with a 39.8. He's going to get the DRS wide open. It crosses the line and goes P2. A 131.4. So it's just showing that a 131.2 is an absolutely banger of a time here tonight. Fox is going to get some traffic here as he's also looking to improve on his time. He's now just starting a lap. Let's see what his sector 1 is. He's going to probably nudge Curbs out of the way here, but Curbs is also on his lap. Yep, and that's going to ruin Fox's time, so he's going to just pit right away. He's got to go, though. Right about now, if you're not out on track at this point, you are pretty much not going to get your lap in. William Neron, he's going to be safe. Where is Ginger? Ginger currently on a time lap. Slem is also not on a time lap. He's on an out lap. Where is Eric at? Eric's on a time lap. 29.7 in Sector 1. So under a minute to go here. So a lot of these guys will not... Anybody who's now started a lap, this will be their final lap. Some of these guys might not make the checkered. Well, might not make the time here. It's going to be close for some of these guys. So now, who's going to come across the line first? Now we're getting some out laps going here, hot laps going. No purple sector times. Oh, we have Estrada now. He is in the pits. Said he had the fastest sector 1, but Eric DeRace, he's going to come out of the final corner here. Has not improved. Gets DRS open, crosses the line, does not improve position. And will remain in 11th currently, and that will be his qualifying here. And here comes the checkered flag. Daikora with a 1:31.4 ahead of Charles Bertram. Those two, they're actually racing each other on track here. Daikora is giving the slipstream here to Charles Bertram. It looks like maybe pole position is not going to be too far out of reach for Charles. 29.3 in Sector 1 for Charles. 29.0 for Daikora. Daikora comes out of that last turn. Ooh, he's a little bit slower. And now he's definitely carrying Charles here. He puts up the fastest Sector 2 with a 39.5. Daikora is going to cut and cross in front of him. He's actually blocking him at this point. Charles Bertram, he's going to come into the pits because he knows he can't gain. Oh, what a travesty here. He had the fastest Sector 2 time. Slem, 6th fastest with a 130. 132.2. Joker, 132.28. So the Red Bulls will be starting 6th and 7th, but Estrada. Do we have anybody else out there? Full send, he is back. It looks like everybody's back. It's just Joker, who improves a little bit, but not to gain a position. So your pole position is going to be this man. Gonzalo Estrada. Well, he will start the front row. Daikora in P2. Charles Bertram in P3. Kieran Fox in P4. William Neron in 5th. Slem in 6th. D. Joker in 7th. Elegance will start 8th. Brandon Gobes in 9th. Ginger in 10th. Eric DeRace in 11th. Full Send in 12th. Marshcrop in 13th. Froley in 14th. Nick Cameron in 15th. Only Ryan 16th. Xavier in 17th, Curbs in 18th, Yardmeet in 19th, 20th is John Short in 21st, and Philip Doricott in 22nd. So, that was quite the interesting qualifying session. Now we get to do the race. After that qualifying session, any predictions for our Twitch chat viewers and on YouTube? Make sure you follow us here on Twitch and also subscribe on YouTube and catch up on on all the action here at Apollo Racing Club. We also want to thank Grid Finder. We're an approved Grid Finder League. You can start your sim racing career today over at grid-finder.com. And also thank you to Driver61 as well. Use code ARC to get a discount. I'm not sure what the discount is. Can't remember what it was. I think it was like 10%. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So, unfortunately, with how this works, we're going to try and get to as quickly as we can to the action, but the way that Assetto Corsa works, we are the caster comes in as also another driver, so he gets immediately placed on the grid. So to make sure that I do not interfere with the race, this is what we have to do. So, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 lights will come on here. Not just 5, but we get magically 6 lights. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights out. And we are racing here at Bahrain. And we're going to try and get there as quickly as we can. We're seeing not too much action happening towards the front. Dicor has taken the lead, though, as he goes into turn number 1. Estrada did not get the start that he wanted, but he's going to lose position. Dicor has lost position. Fox has now taken the lead as they come down through sector number 1. Charles Bertram side by side. Kieran Fox holding his line, but Charles Bertram just a little bit more speed through turn number 4. Dicor close behind Fox. Behind Dicor is going to be Estrada. Estrada fell 3 positions there off the start. William Neron also trying to get up close and comfortable. He's on the hard tire. Estrada on the medium tire. Dicor on the medium tire. Oh, and he gets a little bit loose. Is he going to run into Fox? No, he does not. He keeps it clean. And now Estrada right next to Dicor, and Estrada's going to battle him as they come into turn number 11. Dicora's going to get a lead, trying to brake late, but Estrada brakes with him, but Estrada has to back out of that move, and now William Neron's in the mix. And oh no, there's a collision between William Neron and Enzo. No, there's 3 cars off. And Elegance, that was Elegance, and he made it through that. And now we're going to start seeing the intervals finally start to come down. But Charles Bertram now leads this race, but here comes Sin Black Fox. He goes for the lead. And he gets it right before turn 4, takes the inside line, holds the inside line. Charles Bertram's going to be fighting back here, but Dicor is also following not far behind. Ginger has made it up into P4 after starting so far down the order. Joker in the 5th, Gomes in the 6th, Lem in the 7th. And you can just see the sparks flying off of Charles Bertram's car. As now we see the top 3 here, they are very close together. Let's see what other battles are happening here, because William Neron's making his way up the field. Froley must have had a little bit of an accident there. Xavier also having a little scrap with Eric DeRace. Eric DeRace fell down to P13 off the start here. Let's take a look here. Ooh, another man off track as well. So looking at the progress, Eric DeRace now has lost only 1 position off the start. Xavier 6 positions. Ginger 6 positions. Estrada has now lost 6 positions off the start. Kieran Fox putting up the fastest lap time with the 136.1. And Charles Bertram, he is not right. He is not going to go away easily here. Let's take a look at the tire stretch. Oh no, Fox! Fox, what has happened? And Charles Bertram also has to be held up as well. Daikora is now taking the lead of the race, and we have a 1-2 Ferrari. Red Bull in third. That's D Joker, and that's going to be Fox in fourth with Charles Bertram. We're only 3 laps into this thing, and we have had just pandemonium. Elegance getting close to Estrada now. The DRS is on. Well, we'll be on next lap. Should be. Oh no, but it's already enabled. My apologies. Only Rye getting a 3-second time penalty for an illegal DRS. And I'll explain that in just a moment because we're seeing William Neron gaining on Elegance here. Daikora has a very comfortable lead of 2.4 seconds over his teammate Ginger. D Joker currently in P3 with 2.1 seconds behind Ginger as well. So things were very, very spicy at the beginning there. So Nick Cameron, he's having a battle here, it looks like, with Curbs. Or no, he's actually with Eric DeRace. Eric DeRace is trying to make his way up through the field here. But definitely a sight that you were not expecting to see here this evening. I'm not. Sorry. Don't know where I was going to go with that. But Short now trying to battle with Curbs. Comes through turn number 4, but Curbs stays ahead here. So going through the windy part and the downhill part. Curbs going off track. Oh no, Nick Cameron and Short have a collision. And now we got a bunch of guys in the back here scrapping for position. Yard meets in this. Short, Nick Cameron. Curbs was the man who benefited all from that because he is now very far out in front, up to P13, and Xavier now getting past Eric DeRace. Estrada and Elegance now also scrapping for position. Elegance, he takes the inside line. It looked like Estrada got a little bit loose, a little bit uncomfortable coming out of that final turn. Estrada, he's going to give the space coming into turn 1. Elegance holding position on the inside. Does Estrada answer back? No, he does not. And Elegance takes P6. Now Charles Bertram getting closer to the Joker. Looks like Fox has made his way through here on Joker. Now we have a battle for third. Fox definitely wants that lead back, I think. He is going to fight tooth and nail here. But the gap between him and Ginger is going to be 3.4 seconds. He's on the hard tire, which is interesting. So tonight's pit strategy is probably one that a lot of people... There's a couple different options according to the pit strategy this evening. So let's take a look here. So you can either do the medium hards, around 12 to 13 laps on those medium tires, and then you'll just finish the race out on the medium or on the hard tire. Or you do hard tire first and go to the medium, or go to a soft tire. Oh, now we're seeing a scrap here. Need to interrupt my own self with this knowledge here, but now we're seeing a little bumping and bruising coming to the final turn. Joker holding on to the position, but here comes Charles Bertram for P4. They're side by side coming through turn number 2 and 3, and Bertram takes 4th place away from Joker. The Red Bulls not having a great race so far. They're going to have a lot of work to do Now Fox has all his eyes set on Ginger to get back his at least get back second before the pit cycles start happening here. Short currently moved up a position up in the P15. Slem all the way down in the P18. He had a drive-through penalty that he had to serve. And now Curbs, he has had an accident as well, and he's going to just, yep, he gets back on track, and he's just going to drive off. But there's your race leader, ladies and gentlemen, Daikora in the Ferrari. Charles Bertram gaining on Fox. He's actually going to be looking down the inside this time as they come into turn 14 and 15. Is there really two turns there? We're going to call that turn 14. So, and Bertram staying far back now. He did not get quite the exit. Now he's falling back into the clutches of Joker coming through turn 1, but no problem for Joker. Elegance doing his best to stay out in front of Estrada, and William Neron has Brandon Gobes on his tail. That DRS is open for Gobes, and now as they come through turn 4, the car's just kind of just relaxing. But let's just want to just show everybody what this onboard looks like. On this track in this car, as we're watching Brandon Gobes chase down William Neron for P8. Charles Bertram currently chasing down Fox. You can just see if there's any slight, just look at how the suspension just moves on this car. Especially on this track, you can just see the bumpiness. Bertram gets very close to Fox. Fox is going to have to defend his line through turn 4, but it's going to be Charles Bertram in the lead through the last turn, excuse me. Any to put salt on the wound of Fox. He got the DRS, but Fox is going to try and fight back. As they come into turn 1, Fox is just a little bit ahead as they come into the turn, but Charles takes the inside line. Side by side through turn 3. Charles Bertram stays ahead this time. But Fox, he wants a fight back. This is for a podium position, and Charles Bertram gets loose, and he is out of this fight. Charles Bertram has now fallen down to 7th from a mistake in turn number 4. And now Joker, he's gaining on Fox. But Fox is quick. Fox is very quick. So I'm thinking he might be looking at that medium or that hard medium tire strategy. Maybe even a hard soft potentially. We're going to see even some guys maybe go medium soft softs this evening or medium soft. So like I said, a potential 2 stopper here this evening. Full send, and it looks like Slem had an accident. And it looks like Ginger as well. So full send has some damage on that car. And he's defending for his position over Slem, our championship leader. He's currently out of the point. 0 points tonight. Could spell disaster for him, as currently, where is Ginger's into the pits. Eric DeRace, he's in the 19th place. Looks like he pitted for Hards. Slim up in the 15th after passing Xavier. Now we're starting to see things happen here. So the soft tire has worn out at this point. So Ginger has fallen into the pit. Charles Bertram has fallen into the pit. And anybody else? Nope, that's it. Okay. But this hard tire is going to last a long time. So we're only 9 laps completed here we're on lap number 9 of 29. So 20 laps to go here at the Bahrain International Circuit. There is P2 right now. The man in front of P2 is Daikora, who has an 11-second lead over P2 currently. So they're scrapping away here. Joker in P3, Elegance in P4. He's 2.2 seconds behind. Let's take a look now. Let's see where Slem is at. Now Slem right behind Charles Bertram. He's on the medium tire. He'll be pitting here in about 2 to 3 laps at most on that compound, because it's just not going to be a great it's just not going to run its course, especially later stages into this race. Daikora now has already come across the line to start the 10th lap here. DRS wide open for Slem though. He's keeping within distance, but he's fallen down to 1.1 seconds. And it just shows the pace of fresh tires versus worn tires, because those are fresh, hard tires. And Charles Bertram was a second quicker in Sector 2 than Slem. Ooh, and a lockup there coming through the final turn. And Bertram is just going to escape. It looks like Nick Cameron and Ginger having a bit of a scrap. Looks like Ginger on the soft tire, so I think he went medium soft. But Nick Cameron chasing right behind Ginger, but Ginger was all the way up into P2 at one point in this race. Xavier and Eric scrapping it out, but Eric is going to come on top on that one as they come through turn 4. Excuse me, turn 5. What am I saying? Nope, that's turn 4. My apologies. Yep, that's turn 4. And Eric trying to chase down Slim. Neither of them are in the points here this evening so far. Slim has been making strides, but nothing doing. Estrada now moving up into P3 with Elegance pitting. Fox just going to hold on out here. Daikora as well. He's just driving along at a good cruising speed. So Daikora in the lead. William Neron in P4. Ginger putting up the fastest lap time with a 1:35.0. Charles Bertram now with a 1:34.5, and that's only Rye. Getting out of the way for some lead lap cars. Elegance currently in P9 with a following behind Ginger. He's actually pretty close to Ginger at this point. And Ginger's on the soft compound, but he's being held up by Froley here. Ginger's going to get the DRS as they come down into turn number 11. Does Ginger make the move now? He does, and makes it cleanly. Easy does it, and then Elegance runs right into the back of Froley. Definitely did a little bit of wing damage there for Elegance. Elegance trying to get by, but Froley concedes to Elegance, and Elegance goes ahead and takes off. Now Estrada goes into the pit now. Slam up into P14. Eric DeRace has now lost 2 positions. Well, has lost, a position, but he's gaining on Sled because he can see him in the distance with full send right there as well. Froley's into the pit lane. Nick Cameron's going to move up into P8 because of the Brandon Gobes pit. Now we're seeing these guys just really battle it out here. Here goes Slim on the outside. Has the DRS wide open, but full send. He full sends it in the turn one and misses everything and allows Slim to go right on through. Brandon Gobes being pressured now by Charles Bertram. Both of them have DRS, but now we're going to see Charles Bertram. He's going to try to make the move now, but Brandon Gobes defends his position well. And we'll have to make Charles Bertram wait until the next opportunity, which will be on this straight here, or maybe even on the front straight, depending on how you play your cards. But Gobes now gonna actually just pass. Go up to 8th place now with Nick Cameron going in for his pit stop here. And now Charles Bertram breathing down the neck of Gobes. Gobes trying to just push it. He can definitely hold up Charles here for a few laps. Fox sitting very comfortably on those hard tires, lap 13 of 29 currently. William Neron in P3, he's having a lonely race. Joker is falling down to P4. He's going to have to chase William Neron. Ginger up into P5 now. And he's definitely going to be looking at making a podium finish here. Here comes Dicora into the pit lane. Be very interesting to see what they put on here. Here he comes, making his pit stop now. I think, what does he do? And he's going to put on fresh, soft tires, and Fox now takes the lead of this race. With the Dicora pit, and William Neron moves up into P2. Joker in P4. Estrada now with a 1:34.4. That is the fastest lap time. And Dicora, where did he come out at? In P3. So now now the challenge is on. I bet he thought he built up enough of a gap to Fox, but it wasn't quite enough. See now, any battles happening? Looks like, oh, never mind. We have a three-way battle. Elegance versus Estrada. Elegance is going to go down the inside in the final turn. Gets a little loose, but holds on to it and does a good job of getting out of that situation. Now he is on his way in P6, but Estrada has other plans. He makes a move down the inside in turn number 1. Elegance going to hold back. Brandon Gobes currently in 9th. Eric DeRace, he's in the points. As Slem has fallen down to 15th. Eric DeRace currently just going to be gaining a point in this race. Ginger now has to fight up Estrada as they come down into turn number 11, and he's on those soft tires. He pitted early, so those tires are going to be getting a little bit worn out here. And no! That is 3 cars colliding. Ginger, Estrada, and Elegance. And Elegance makes it through that. Heavy damage for Estrada. It looks like, and Elegance. Ginger looked like he might have came through barely all right. And Ginger still remains in, well, he's in 6th place, so he's down a position from that. Curb's now gaining on, it looks like, full send. Xavier now with a 1 point. Was, well, 2 seconds off of John. Anybody in the backfield fighting each other? Just looks like only Ryan and Xavier. They're pretty close to each other. William Neron and Dicora now 4 seconds from each other. And Dicora, he's slowly gaining here. But he will more likely have to pit again, especially going on the soft tires, because those soft tires will not last that long. But Dicora currently very, very quick here. 2 purple sector times in that last lap. So, let's see here. Charles Bertram, who at one point in this race was fighting Fox for the lead, is in 7th position. Let's just see the progress board here. Our biggest gainer is going to be Short with 7 positions up into 14th. Man who's lost most places. Oh no, that's Ginger. That's Ginger going off. I wonder if those tires are getting old and getting worn out. I wonder if he's going to be looking at this pit stop here very soon. And now Fox into the pits, and Dicora now will retake the lead. Fox is going to try and do this on a 1-stop, I think. I think he's going to go for it. He's got 11 laps to do on the medium tire, so very easy to do. Dicora has 11 laps to do on with a potential another pit stop. So start thinking in your head, chat, what's going to happen here shortly. Joker pits. So a lot of guys going on the 2-stopper. Ginger has pitted as well. So Joker, William Neron has all pitted. So Dicora now has taken the lead of this race again. But there's still a lot of work to be done. Elegance in P2. The gap between Dicora and Elegance is 22.4 seconds. And between Elegance and Fox, only in less than a half a second. Fox getting closer and closer to Elegance. He's in within DRS range. And Elegance does not want to give up this P2. He's on the medium tire, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it on that medium tire all the way. Is now Dicora putting up the fastest lap time with a 1:33.5. Fox has DRS wide open. Charles Bertram is following behind. You can see him in the background there. I got a sneaking suspicion we're going to see some fireworks. Slim and Yarmeet now have had an accident. Both picking up some damage. And, oh no, Fox gets a little bit squirrely, and now Charles Bertram's going to pass Fox. Coming out of the exit of turn number 5, right before turn 5, and now Fox has a lot of work to do here if he wants to get back into the lead of this race. He knows Dicora has to pit, but he has to be within that 23-24 second time to have this lead back, and now. But that gap is just getting bigger and bigger. It's about 26 seconds, almost 26 seconds now between Dicora and Bertram. I wonder if I can see that actually. There we go. So it's about 26, yeah. 26.2 seconds. Fox getting closer, but they got traffic in front of them. Both drivers, both Bertram and Fox with DRS. Fox makes a move down the outside. He's a little bit quicker because he did have the slipstream coming down the straight. He takes the position back. He moves himself up into P3, the final podium position with 9 laps to go here. Now you got to wonder, what is Dicora thinking? Does he try and get to lap 22? It's going to be a very interesting. This is going to be a very interesting finish here. We're going to have some fireworks. I thought we were going to get a interesting finish, especially if Dicora he has to pit. There's no way he can do this finals, do a one stop on a medium soft on this track. It's just the tire deg is too real, as we saw with Ginger pitting on lap 9. Elegance currently in P2. He's 1.8 seconds away from Fox. William Neron's gaining some time on Estrada. He's going to be looking to potentially gain another position here in the closing laps of this race here at Apollo Racing Club. And now Bertram into the pits, and Estrada as well. So these two guys obviously committing to that second stop as well. So they'll finish their runs on soft tires. Bertram goes on mediums. He doesn't go to the soft. He goes to the medium tire. Estrada goes to the soft tire. Well then. That is a very interesting call. You could definitely do 8 laps on the softs. Eric DeRace now pits. I think he does have some time in hand. No, he does not. Marshcroft's going to get by Eric, and Eric now is going to have to just get on the pedal here if he wants to salvage some points here this evening. And Dicora now pits. Let's see which tire compound he's going to go to. You can see Fox, he's gaining so close. This is what matters right now. Is this stop? Is this a race-winning pit stop for Dicora, or is it going to end in disaster? Dicora, he's making his way out the pits. Fox, he fakes the pits. He gets the slipstream. Dicora's going to try and hold on to the lead here. He's out in time. An elegant pits for his second stop. Fox now moves up in the P2. William Neron in P3, Joker in fourth. Gobes has now come into the pit lane. Elegance is now leaving the pit lane on soft tires. Bertram now trying to gain at least a position out of this if he can pull off the undercut. It's not going to be enough because Bertram is already in front of Estrada. But Estrada just gets past Brandon Gobes. Ginger hunting down Brandon. .22 of 29 here this evening at Bahrain with 8 laps remaining. Ginger gets a good run. Eric Lowe, let's take a look at him. He's getting on the rear end of Froley, and Froley's just going to let him by here. He wants nothing to do with that. So now Eric now is going to try and chase down Slem. Slem in P12. So an interesting night so far. Both the guys on top of the championship standings currently are out of the points here tonight. And Fox is going to get 2 podiums in a row, 2 second-place finishes, it looks like, here, unless he can find some major pace in those tires. Bertram now putting up the fastest lap time with a 1:33, and he's going to go try and get past Elegance on the outside in turn 1. Elegance on the soft tire. They're side by side. Ooh, almost contact there with those two as they come to turn number 4. Now Elegance gets the DRS. He's going to push with everything he has here. They get close. They make a little bit of contact there, but Charles Bertram not shying away from a battle here. He wants to hold on to 5th. He wants to gain position. He was 1 point third. He was 1 point leading this race. Move down the order here, see if anybody else. Nick Cameron getting close to Slem, and as well as an Eric DeRace is about 4.3 seconds back now. Joker in 4th place. He's chasing down William Neron. Has the DRS wide open as they come into turn number 4. But now with 6 laps remaining, Marshcroft is also gaining on Slem here. And things are going to get very interesting for the final points position here with the 6 laps that remain. Joker now getting ever so closer to William Neron. And he gains a lot of time through turn 4. Almost was touching the rear end and gets a little wide coming out of the exit. And Fox now going to be very happy. He's going to be very pleased tonight. P2, 2 second place finishes in a row here. And here comes Joker into turn number 1. He makes the move, gets it done easy peasy, and he is on his way. Now, now we have a collision. What's happening back here? Eric DeRace had a small run-in with somebody. Looks like Nick Cameron. He's moved up into 12th. Elegance now. He is right behind Charles Bertram. Had that DRS as well as Bertram because of the curbs being in the way. Elegance is just sliding back though in this middle sector here, and this is just, it's such a low grip section, especially right there. You can get loose, and that's what happens. Elegance gets loose out of turn 10 and spins it. Oh, did he almost cause a crash there? Nope, he did not. And Daikora again puts up the fastest lap, a 1:32.8. 4 laps now remain. The track is a little bit warmer, 37 degrees Celsius. Estrada trying so hard. He was on pole position here and did not get off the line as well as he was hoping for. Is he on DRS range? Oh, he's got to be close. Huh. He must not have been in the detection zone because he didn't even use it. Just seeing what's going on around the track. It doesn't look like much is happening. Ooh, actually, who do we have? We have Short, Fox's teammate, on the side. Just waiting for all the cars to clear out so he can get his car safely back on track. But now 3 laps now remain here, and Daikora has dominated here this evening. Was P2 in qualifying, worked his way up into P3, into P1, lost the lead. We had a battle with Charles Bertram, and it was just a battle overall for a few laps until Fox had a little incident that forced him off track. Now Daikora just to swoop in and take the lead, but Fox taking P2 tonight. Joker currently in P3, we have to just say right now as it currently stands. Oh, hello. Estrada has made up his decision here. He gets, little contact between Elegance and Estrada. And now Estrada gonna try and use that DRS to his advantage. And he gets it done, and Elegance now gonna try and get the slipstream off of him as they come into turn number 4, but Elegance has had to give space here as now these two rivals coming into turn 5. Elegance gives and Estrada gives space through the windy downhill section of turns 5, 6, and 7 into 8. But now this has left, Ginger's actually 23 seconds behind, but Gobes is starting to pick up the pace here. Started using that DRS, 28 laps, 2 laps to go here at Apollo Racing Club when they cross the line. that? Is that Bertram? Bertram's going slowly. Bertram has had an issue. I think that car is out of gas. That car is out of gas. Charles Bertram is not going to make it to the end of this race. Oh, no, no, no. He's trying to get going again. But oh no, oh no, oh no. That is not what you wanted. Daikora still remains in the lead here. He's going to be crossing here the start-finish line here very shortly. And he is on the final lap. Bertram is slowly going around here. This might be Ginger's chance. Oh, Ginger also moving fairly slowly here. Daikora, I think he's well on gasoline here, on fuel. Fox seems to be fine. Ginger now moves up into P8. There is an issue with this car. Bertram, he's going to actually lose another position here. This might give him a point, though. This might give his teammate, Eric DeRace, a point. Now, Daikora coming in to the final sector. He was safety car week number 1. Last week, don't know what happened to him. Actually, I do know, but we won't talk about it. But Daikora here this evening, started on the front row. He comes to the final turn with first place next to his name, and Daikora wins here at Bahrain. Fox now coming down the final straight. Is that a racing point? That's Bertram. He didn't even get across the line. He finishes in 11th here this evening. Joker will cross the line in 3rd. William Neron in 4th. Elegance will come home to finish here this evening in 5th. Brandon Gomes in 6th. Ginger comes home to 7th place. Slam will get 8th place tonight. Eric DeRace makes up positions, gets into the points in P9. And Estrada finishes in P10. Bertram finishes outside the points after being in the front for so long. He finishes in 11th after running out of gas. Marshcroft in 12th. Nick Cameron in 13th. Froley in 14th. Fulsend in 15th. Curbs in 16th. We'll put it back to our leader here, our race winner. Curbs in 16th. Only Ryan 17th. Xavier in 18th. Short in 19th. He is also out of gas. John is also out of gas. Does Short make it here? He makes it! Oh, my Lord. Well, you had to be here to see all this happen, ladies and gentlemen. But your race winner is Daikora. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to commentate tonight's action. Tune in next week for week number 4, round number 4 here at Apollo Racing Club. Very exciting here. Tomorrow night, IndyCar on iRacing here at Apollo Racing Club for the IndyCar Apollo Racing IndyCar League. So make sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. So for everybody here at Apollo Racing Club, thank you so much for watching, and good night, and we hope to see you